The Bible warns women these 3 habits can block God's voice. Proverbs 1:28-29. Then they will call me, but I won't answer. They will search for me, but won't find me, because they hated knowledge, didn't choose to fear the Lord. This verse doesn't say that God just disappeared. It says something was misaligned. And if you've been praying to God, asking him to speak, to guide you, to confirm some things, but heaven feels quiet, this isn't rejection, it's correction. First habit, a distracted mind can drown out God's voice. Psalms 46:10, still and know that I am God. No, you may not be ignoring God, but you're just never still long enough to actually hear him. Today that looks like you wake up and you immediately start scrolling. Fill every quiet moment with noise. A podcast, reels, opinions. You're asking God to speak, but his voice has absolutely no place to land. So here's the challenge. When you normally sit and listen to something like in the car or in the shower, or you want to relax and read a book, go take a walk. No AirPods. Yes, it can sometimes get uncomfortable, but that's where God speaks. Habit number 2, a sober mind is required for a clear voice. There ain't no way around it. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober-minded, be alert. Your adversary, the devil, is prowling around like a roaring lion, looking for anyone he can devour. Resist him. Firm in your faith. Woman to woman, and you can take this because you're looking to become better, to have more authority. You cannot ask for God's discernment while regularly defiling your spirit. Alcohol doesn't just relax you, it lowers your spiritual awareness. You're the steward of your home, not by rules, but by example. God honors obedience, not cultural permission slips. If there is anything that clouds your mind, remove it from your home. And habit number 3, an impure tongue can interrupt your prayer. James chapter 3, 9 and 10. With the tongue we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in God's likeness. Blessing and cursings come out of the same mouth. My brothers and sisters, these things should not be this way. You cannot ask God to use you, but your mouth is still being used to tear and destroy things down. Complaining, gossip, subtle digs. First off, it ain't even worth your time. Prayer doesn't override a reckless tongue. Here's the challenge. Before you speak, ask yourself, does this agree with the future that I'm even praying for? If it doesn't, stay quiet. You don't need louder prayers, you need alignment. Here's the thing, God's not holding back his voice. He's protecting you from hearing him out of order. And the moment you begin to adjust your habits and become more holy, remember, holy is not about perfection. It's about how quickly you return back. At the moment you adjust your habits, obedience will follow. In John 10:27, my sheep will hear my voice. Stop letting the enemy convince you that you are far away from God. You are just one obedience shift away. If you feel convicted and want that daily support, go ahead and comment prayer below. I'll send you a prayer email at 5 a.m. every single morning to help you walk this thing out biblically.